Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3, back with another kicking graphic novel review. We got a fun trade for you guys today. This is one that I pre-ordered the day pre-orders went up. I had to have this. I've reviewed the first two volumes already. It is Redman Volume 3 from Night Shining. Very, very cool, very niche book. If you're not into tokusatsu heroes and kaiju and stuff, you might not have even heard of Redman. It's a very niche book. The Redman Volume 3 by Matt Frank and Goncalo Lopez. This is the end of part 1. And then Matt Frank said he's taking a break from Redman. But Redman will return with a part 2. He says there are at least 3 more volumes on the way, but he's taking a break from Redman to work on other projects. And he did hint that an Ultra might show up, but who knows? But it's pretty wild. So let's talk about it. So Redman, well actually the first part's about this little Japanese boy. And a small Eleking ends up in his kitchen. And it's a new design for Eleking as well. And then a Redo knife comes through the TV screen and kills it. Which is pretty cool, because there's some kind of extra-dimensional Redman broadcast going on in the comic. And then there's, we also get an appearance from Wu, which is this Yeti-looking kaiju. He's carrying a baby kaiju with him. I've always thought Wu was underrated. I really like the original Ultraman episode with Wu, so I'm glad he came back. And then we get a new monster, the Monster of Justice, Bimdora. Which is kind of like this reptilian Birdman kaiju. And he's basically a kaiju that protects other innocent kaiju from Redman, who's basically a serial killer. So he does save Wu and this junior from Redman. And then Darkgon and Iron, because of the dimensional crack that Redman created in the last volume, they, if you don't know them, they're Belial's generals, Ultraman Belial's generals. They end up in this world, and they're reviving monsters and turning them into crazy new monsters. Because they take Darkron, which was a Mirror Man foe, I believe, and they turn him into Gigacharon, which is a much stronger version of itself. And they kick Redman's butt. They kick Redman's butt. And then they're trying to kill and make other kaiju enhanced for their army. And then Bimdora and Redman kind of have a begrudging team up. And then Redman still tries to fight Bimdora afterwards, but he doesn't have enough energy, so Bimdora just scoffs at him and leaves him behind, taking the other kaiju somewhere where they can live in peace. Redman and Bimdora do have a big fight towards the end, where Redman follows these kaiju husks into the forest, this like bamboo forest, kind of like the one that Alien Icarus is always in, and he found this broadcasting station, because in Volume 2 he destroyed the main broadcasting station. So this little broadcasting station turns into a big kaiju called Purgatory Controller Mido, which is pretty cool. And when he defeats that monster, it like destroys that whole world and reboots it, and then Redman appears Ultraman-sized in the real world outside that kid's window. So yeah, lots of monsters in here. Eleking, Androsaurus, Bimdora, Darkron, Gigachron, and then 2 new Saiyans, Darkron and Iron. Or Darkagon and Iron. Darkron is the Mirror Man monster, of course. But yeah, if you ordered this, you got a little trading card with it. Little Redman trading card. I actually have several Redman trading cards because I have the Chase Rare cards that you got in a Volume 2 bundle. And, they forgot to send me my Volume 1, and I waited several months, and I was contacting them like, hey, where the hell is my Volume 1, Matt Frank? And so Matt Frank sent me, personally, 2 bonus Redman cards because it took so long, which was happy by me because I am a big trading card collector. You might not know that, but I collect a lot of trading cards. So that really made me happy that they sent me extra cards. Plus, they weren't going to lose my business anyways because it's a good book. They're very quick reads, because there's little to no dialogue. Like on any given page, it's mostly just fights and onomatopoeias. Monster sounds. very little dialogue, and it's mostly narration from like the aliens that are broadcasting his life and trapped him in here. Volume 3 was a joy. Such a niche comic, but if you're a Toku hero or a kaiju fan, I think you'll really enjoy it. Superheroes obviously rule the comic book world, but I've been much more into monster books lately, and this really is the best of both worlds. Really is. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I want to do the Scott Snyder Witches, but I also want to do some Green Lantern stuff, like a volume of Green Lanterns, maybe. We will see. So that is it. Thank you all once again for your support, and I'll see you all next time.